What's up, y'all? What's going on? All right.
All right, guys.
Jeremiah.
Let's settle down. So,
And I'm the same person. Sorry.
Yeah.
listen up.
It's Brandy, y'all.
So, what's this? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't want
Okay.
to drop my phone though.
Oh, okay. So,
All right.
I mean, but get in. But look over at them.
All right. Anyway, it don't matter. So, I thought we was looking right here. Oh, right there,
No,
right there, right
you
there. My
turned your
bad.
phone around.
Oh, right there. Yeah, my bad. All right. What's this video 3? And of a virgin's courtship journey, and we're gonna talk about like how singleness
Plays a role.
plays a role in our courtship,
Right.
in our courtship. So
Okay. I can start by. I think I'm gonna just start by telling how I embraced my singleness before courting at all, or whatever. So basically, we had a singles ministry. Shout out to Bishop Andy L. Coulter, my spiritual father. Awesome pastor. He did the most uncut, raw meetings ever. Like, he talked about everything, like what singleness is, what we deal with being single Christians, whether it was masturbation, not trying to have sex at all, just, you know what I'm saying? So I think what I learned from that was being single, most importantly, was to definitely have a development of my own relationship with Christ, meaning getting involved with ministries, just knowing who I am as a person, knowing how much I mean to God. So basically, after I started to figure that out, I started to have zero tolerance for dudes. Like, us women, we will always be like, oh, I don't even like this dude, but I'm gonna let him take me out. That's a free meal. I was off that. I started taking myself out. I went out to dinner by myself. I went to the movies by myself. I just did everything myself. Like, I didn't wait on nobody. And I started to figure out what I liked as a person. So then if something came across that I might have thought I would consider giving my time to, I would by then know like what I'm not dealing with, what I am dealing with, and then as a virtuous woman, what I'm supposed to be preparing for. Like, at the end of the day, I started to realize like I'm not supposed to be looking, like I'm just going to prepare for it, and just realize like, you know, what God wants me to prepare for, and what I'm supposed to accept as a woman, and then vice versa. You know, I guess is that how you learned, or what did you learn being single?
well, I learned because I only had 2 girlfriends in my life, so I just really needed to and like it's crazy because that's when I started to hear God's voice, and when I got in relationships with those women, and I was just like, whoa, this is a little crazy. Like, it's kind of like, oh, now you want to speak, like so I can hear your voice. God always speaks. He speaks in different ways, but it was crazy. So after I didn't want to do the girlfriend thing anymore, I was like, God, okay. I was like, I don't think this thing should be like this. So I was literally like, yo, I was like, God, I want a wife. You know what I'm saying? So God started releasing me to be like in His presence, like going towards my purpose. You know what I'm saying? I started G Club RT. I was interviewing different women. Oh my gosh. I was interviewing women.
Just women, huh?
I was. You gonna let me tell them?
Tell your story.
All right. So I was interviewing women. I was asking them 2 questions. What's your definition of a man, and in what ways you think men can improve themselves? So I was overcoming, like, I guess, like, not, I ain't gonna say fear, but that nervousness of, like, approaching women or whatever. During that too. But I was doing things of my purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I started a men's talk show. Shout out to Devin and Glenn. You know, who were all co-hosts of the show. It was really dope. So so we were you know, so I was doing that. I was getting, you know, into my purpose, stuff like that. Like, God started releasing me with like my ideas and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh snap, cool. Like me, even when I was dating, you know, because I don't believe in dating anymore, but even when I was, you know, because I was dating one person, you know what I'm saying, first I was doing it wrong, you know what I mean. So, and it was just like, I slapped the title boyfriend and girlfriend, you know, that was me. I was the go with the flow guy. So, but even though I was still doing what I wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? So, well, let me go back. I was actually, I was doing it wrong, meaning like slapping that boyfriend girlfriend title and kind of like feeling myself like, yo, I can't really, I can't really do anything right now, or I gotta include this person. Somebody, you wanna hold it right now, or all right, thank you. Like, oh, I can't really do something, you know, I gotta always include this other person, stuff like that. I was a go with the flow guy, so it was just like, I didn't find who Jeremiah was when I was in relationships, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of men, we're not, like, we don't know who we are, and we just like, oh, I just wanted a girl, that's it. I just wanted a girl, that's it. That was my intention, to have a girlfriend. Eventually, I would want to be married, you know what I'm saying? But no, I wasn't doing that. I knew I couldn't get married at the time. I knew I couldn't, to not both of them. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. So it was just like, all right, cool. You know what? Let me, you know, figure some stuff out. And I was figuring stuff out when I was in relationships. So that was like, yo, I was really doing that. So it was just like, I was always embracing my singleness, even when I was in relationships, because I never really topped myself down. But then after I was out of the relationships, you know what I'm saying, I started to really like, you know, it was just me and God. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're single, you're married to God. So it was just me and God. And even when, you know, I was going out, you know, I was always a loner. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was stopping Jeremiah from going out. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I broke up with somebody. I treated myself to a 5-star restaurant. Literally. It was like 2 days after the breakup. Gone. And
you wasn't upset or nothing about this? Like, you wasn't
well,
hurt or at all?
That one.
Sorry. I mean, when I broke up, well, no, I ain't gonna lie, because one time I was happy when we broke up, but that's not part of the video.
I'm just trying to tell my story.
Okay.
Finish.
All right, so when you do get to now, how we're still embracing singleness now.
Oh, yeah. Just, my bad.
Right.
So, we're still embracing singleness now is like,
the same.
It's still the same thing. It's just like, but at the same time, it's just like, yo, like, all right, so look, like, I'm not obligated to like call Brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not obligated to call her. I'm not obligated to check in with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do things because we want to. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, but even in courtship, you do want to at least start some of that stuff. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm just saying I'm not going to like hit you up or something like that. Like, no, like, you know, me and Brandy are best friends. So it's just like, yeah, I would want to check in and stuff like that.
That's my first time hearing you say we're best friends. We're best friends, guys.
Oh my
I
God.
always said that. No. Side note, I always said, no, okay, it's your turn, because now, alright.
All right, let me grab it.
Alright, so, no, honestly, guys, so, when we started to, see, now we floating heads, you gotta get at least a necklace or something, like, okay, great. So, anyway, just real quick, so I told him, like, in our relationship of developing as friends, I was like, yo, you're one of the fastest best friends I've ever made. And he would be like, what the heck? And I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, sometimes it doesn't matter how long. I feel like it's what a person's already showing you and that it's genuine. That makes sense to anybody? So that was like, I just totally melted, like, just like a little bit right now, because he totally said we're best friends. And that was everybody who's looking at this, it was our first time hearing that. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Well, I forgot what I was saying now.
I'm
Like,
sorry. Oh no, because so basically, yes, I agree. We do things because we choose to. If we want to check in with each other, it's because we do care about each other. It's not
Yeah.
about us owning each other. It's not about being like controlling. It's like, shoot, like I tell Felicia, like hit me up when you get home, cause
Yeah.
like so that's what it is here. So but basically, what I see singleness playing a part in our courtship is that we're still able to be our own person. Like we're not one yet. We're
Yeah.
still Brandy and Jeremiah,
Yeah.
still operating in our own thing. What we do separately, like we're not always, conjoined to the hip. We're
Yeah.
not always hitting each other up, calling each other every single second. What you doing? What I'm da 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 da. Like we still have our own space,
Yeah.
and it's a balance.
Yeah, so talk about your ministry.
What ministry? Like dancing and stuff.
How you gonna say what ministry?
I'm saying like, but where did that come from? We were talking about. All right, so obviously y'all don't see Jeremiah dancing with me. Like, I clearly am dancing alone. But yes,
No, I'm saying talk about your ministry. How
right.
we?
So basically, yes, singleness is obviously the best opportunity to keep your mind focused on ministry, because obviously once you get married,
Settle down,
then it's
son.
a whole nother focus with the ministry together. But as single people, I'm still able to focus on my own thing. But then even when we do like a Sex Can Way Wild event, like the purity ceremony you guys seen, like Jeremiah coming in with his testimony of being a virgin, a male virgin, and then me being the example that I've always been as a, I'll be 35 next month, 35-year-old virgin. Dancing, that's just other ways of evangelizing when you can use your art and your gifts. Is that the battery?
Yeah, it's cool. Go ahead.
With ministry. So it was just really cool. Like it wasn't where like he started going to church because I went to church, or I went to church because he started. Like we were already on the same path, and God just orchestrated it where we were able to meet. So it wasn't nothing where you had to pull one behind the other or try to be somebody's savior or pastor. That's also in God's choosing
God's best.
They talk about that too.
So, like, I already had a relationship with Christ. You know what I mean? I already had a relationship with Christ. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like something like, okay, cool. Like, we have to, let me tell Brandy about Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, everybody's story is different. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, some people get in relationships or whatever, and they are already in a relationship and like, okay, now let me be serious about Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had my standard. Like, Brandy knew about that if I wasn't getting in relationships with nobody unless we built a friendship and we were going to court. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Courtship was the lane. Courtship was my lane. You know what I mean? So it was just like, even because you got a story about that too, because you didn't know about courtship.
No,
You know what I mean?
I didn't know anything about it. It was but it was easy to I get, like, it wasn't something hard though. Like it wasn't something difficult to, what am I trying to say? Like, figure it out what it is and get into it. Like what I was being taught about courtship made complete sense. And I thought it just made complete sense, like to me anyway. Just like when I thought, like, I got saved because it made sense. I didn't get saved because everybody, in church was just emotional. Like, it had to make sense for me to make that choice. So that was the same with courtship.
Yeah, like, and I mean, also, a person's singleness too. It's like, even with me, like, it was so crazy because you gotta be so comfortable with being by yourself and just being you and God. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not worried about, I was never like, all right, me and Brandy, we were so comfortable being single after we knew that like we had feelings for each other, you know what I'm saying? And we knew, low key, we knew that where God wanted to take us. But we would make a joke saying like, oh, like, you know, like I'll cut you off, it'll be easy for us to cut us off because, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're really single, it's easy for you to cut somebody off.
Some of it, like,
you know what I'm saying?
half of it was another joke. Because I was to the point where I had so much peace in being single, I was like, you ain't coming in here messing it up. Now, either you gonna be my real friend and not leave like all the other, like, suckers. You know, like, once you, like, basically you'll figure out what people are after. When they can't get it, they just leave.
Now she said friend too. That doesn't mean
that was
somebody,
females too.
Yeah,
like, I had to
mean?
cut off females and males who I thought were friends because they eventually exposed themselves or they got what they wanted out of whatever. And then I'm like genuinely over here hurt because I was like a real friend. And I was explaining that to him like, yo, like, get out of here if you're not gonna be my friend in real life. Like, you can be a Facebook friend all day, but don't be taking up my time in real life and then, you know what I'm saying, like, it ain't something that God wants.
Yeah.
He'll get you out the way. Like, you got all the other ones out the way.
Yeah, so it was just like, I mean, what? I think I told her, I said, look, like, I'm not gonna joke like that no more because
we both
our friendship was really dope. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, no, like, I don't, like, even though we joking about this, I didn't even feel comfortable joking about this with this type of woman or guy, you know what I'm saying? And this was before even like, yo, like I knew that she was gonna be my wife, you know what I'm saying? We was just at a, you know, like just a normal cool shit, friendship, you know what I'm saying? We was hanging out all the time. Yeah,
that's
cool
a good
shit.
word. We was at a cool ship level.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it was really dope, but I had to like, yo, I had to stop that because I didn't like how that felt, how that made, you know, how that made me feel. You know what I mean? I was like, no, like, I was like, dang, like, I don't even want to joke like that no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy.
I was like, nah, for real, like,
yeah,
we're not playing like that because neither one of us wanted to cut each other off. So it was like, all right, we're done playing that game. Like, all right.
Yeah. So it was just like, I mean, singleness is so important. We probably have to do like a part 2 to this because there's a lot of stuff that we have to say about this. Because look, like you still like even when I was dating and like when I had girlfriends, I was still single. You know what I'm saying? I was still doing the things that I wanted to do. You know what I mean? So it's like people don't really understand that. They think like, oh, like no, like you know what I mean?
Like y'all fake married. Like y'all gotta get each other's passwords, bank
like
accounts.
I don't have to invite you to the family cookout. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you can't be inviting everybody like just because it's that one good summer. Like you ain't got to bring them to mama's house yet. Don't even do that. Because that also affects everybody else. Like everybody gets attached to this one person and then it don't work out. So then everybody gets hurt, for real. Like if you have a genuine family who loves people, you know, that hurts the family. So you gotta like really take your time and for real identify the relationship for real. Like are y'all friends for real? Or are y'all just calling each other's friends because y'all ain't fixed the title yet to what y'all wanted? Like be real. Like and it's okay to have feelings. But you still have to have a balance. You have to have self-control. Just because you have feelings for somebody doesn't mean you're supposed to have feelings for them.
Yeah, let me say this. It was a time where I didn't like Brandy, then I did like her. So I was like, whoa. I said, okay, God, look, this is what I need you to do. I said, I need you to reveal to me. I need you to reveal to me. Look, is this just flesh?
Yeah.
Or do I really like?
Yeah.
Do I really like her? You know what I'm saying?
You
like,
yo, for a long time.
You be like, yo, I'm around a pretty lady. I'm like, yo, and how I got into relationships, I'll just kiss the girl. Boom, you mine. After that, you know what I mean? We're rap. So it was temptation for that. I was like, yo, and I'm so glad I ain't do that.
Me too.
I'm so glad I ain't do that because what kissing would have done was it would have put a cover on top of her real beauty, inside and out. You know what I'm saying? Inside and out. The flesh only show you what actually looks good to you. You know what I mean? Period. You know what I mean? So that was really crazy, and I was just like, all right, bet. I don't like her no more. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta go into that whatever I was about to go into all crazy. But God showed me patience, and I had to let Him speak.
Oh, okay.
And I let Him speak, and then it was that New Year's Day. I actually told her I liked her by accident. I wasn't supposed to say nothing that night. I wasn't supposed to say nothing.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was funny.
I wasn't supposed to say nothing.
Well, you did. So
yeah, like singleness. I'm telling you, like, it was crazy because even the thought of being married to her, I'm like, wait, I gotta share stuff.
Yeah.
Once you get to that point and you single as you, like, you don't want to share nothing. You know that this is about singleness.
I know, but
Relax.
you ain't listen. All right, but let's talk about how cool it is. Though. Don't be talking about you don't want to share nothing.
No,
with me.
what I'm saying is, wait, no. Trust me, I don't. Think about it. You so embracing your singleness, right? You gotta get used to stuff. There's even a thought, like, yo, what? I'm gonna have to, dang. All right, bet. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel like people should be in their singleness.
Yeah.
We're
They
red.
ain't gotta have no attitude. Though.
You know what I mean?
just don't share nothing.
Hold up. First of all, I swear you put me on that note.
I know, cause I don't like to share.
Exactly.
Honestly, if I really love somebody, I'll share. But it's like just enjoy being single, y'all, and stingy. I guess apparently, single and stingy.
And look, that I feel like that's good and healthy because whoever that man or woman is, if you got a wall up, period, he's gonna knock that wall down. That man of God, that woman of God, they're gonna knock that wall down.
Yeah, they gonna shatter.
We're
that
right.
down.
You can't hide from a woman, from a man or woman of God.
Yeah.
You cannot hide from them because you know why? They're gonna be on a mission. They're gonna be on a mission. So if there is a wall, that wall is automatically gone. Period.
This long old video. And your phone died. Hey, did it end on period though?